Well, well. First, we go to unclassified documentation at the VP's office in D.C.
What the fuck?
All the way to his garage in Delaware.
Fuck.
But remember, folks, Orange Man bad. I'm Jazz Berganzo, and this is What's Next. Good Friday, everyone. Jazz Berganzo here. Another episode of What's Next, your daily dose of common sense, facts, and salt. TGIF, everyone. Well, just when you think there's all that is, there's more. President Joe Dementia gets all huffy and puffy about unclassified documentation in Mar-a-Lago. You know, President Trump, evil, Satan, Hitler. Ooh, we need to put him behind bars. He stole nuclear secrets. Well, it turns out that first, there was some documentation found at the VP's office in D.C. You know, and then we find out that it was China, Ukraine, Iran, and UK related. Well, if that wasn't bad enough, there's more. And they found it in his garage in Delaware, behind his Corvette. But remember, folks, Trump is the bad guy here. Let's take a look. This comes out of Breitbart. Watch as Joe Dementia admits classified documentation found in his garage next to his Corvette. Let's take a listen before we dive in.
Mr. President,
Okay.
classified material next to your Corvette? What were you thinking?
That was Steve Ducey, by the way, from Fox.
Look, I'm going to get a chance to speak on all this, God willing, soon. But as I said earlier this week, people, and by the way, my Corvette's in a locked garage. Okay, so it's not like you're sitting out in the street. But at any rate, yes, as well as my Corvette. But as I said,
Bang. Let's move on, shall we? President Joe Dementia confirmed Thursday classified documents were discovered in his garage in Delaware, but did not explain why. And once again, I don't know how they got there. By the way, the Corvette's in a locked garage, okay? It's not like it's sitting out in the street, he said when asked by reporters about the revelation on a second group of classified documentations found in his home in Wilmington. Biden's prized Corvette has been used by the White House to promote president's agenda. There he is. Get in, folks. We're building a shittier America. Dementia repeated that he would continue to cooperate with the Justice Department to recover classified documents from his belongings. Biden did not answer any questions about why he had the documentation in his possession, noting that the investigation was ongoing. We're going to see this all unfold. Oh, are we? As reporters shouted more questions, he pointed out to the audience and shouted, "Hey, how you doing?" before returning to the podium to answer a question about his wife's recent surgery. Richard Salisbury, a special counsel for Biden, confirmed in a statement earlier Thursday a number of small records with classified markings from his time as vice president were found. Turned out to be a number of boxes. All but one of these documents were found in a storage space in President's Wilmington residence garage. One document consisting of one page was discovered among stored materials in an adjacent room. Sauber said there were no documents found at President's vacation house in Rehoboth Beach, Delaware. Really? So we know the FBI raided the place. New details only add to the questions about the then Vice President's handling of classified documentation. After it was first revealed on Thursday, classified information was found at a private office he used in D.C. as part of his position at the University of Penn think tank. Think about that. A Pennsylvania think tank and Joe Biden. Biden responded to the news Thursday, saying he was surprised to learn about the records that were in his office. He also claimed ignorance about the details of the documentation of his private office in D.C. I don't know what's in those documents, he continued. My lawyers have not suggested. I not ask what those documents are. We go from that to this. Also out of Breitbart. Attorney General Merrick Garland reluctantly assigns special counsel to investigate Joe Dementia for possession of classified documents. Excuse me. Attorney General Merrick Garland announced his decision Thursday to appoint a special counsel to investigate Joe Dementia after classified documents from his time as vice president in Barack Obama's administration were found in his possession. I concluded under the special counsel regulations, it was in public interest to appoint a special counsel. Merrick Garland was asked, noting, I really didn't give two fucks, and I didn't want to do it. He announced that former U.S. Attorney from Maryland, Robert Hur, appointed by former President Donald Trump to investigate dementia. Mr. Hur has a long and distinguished career as a prosecutor, Garland said, adding that I will ensure that Mr. Hur receives all the resources, after redacted, for him to conduct his work. The Attorney General laid out a timeline for the Justice Department handling of the investigation, revealing that the investigation was well underway before it was reported on Thursday. Really? So you guys were aware of this before it broke? Says a lot, doesn't it? Garland recounted that he first notified Biden's possession of classified documents on the evening of November 4th. November 4th. And today is January 13th. Friday 13th, to be exact. Which were found by his lawyers in his office at the Penn Biden Center, That office was not authorized to store classified documents, Garland said. On November 9th, Garland revealed that FBI began an investigation as to whether the classified document information found in Biden's possession had been illegally mishandled. Garland also said that on November 14th, he assigned U.S. Attorney John Lodge to conduct an initial investigation of the president for documents found at the Penn Biden Center. He also revealed that Joe Dementia, attorney, notified them on the 20th December about the classified documents found in his garage that were secured by the FBI. Joe Dementia, counsel Richard Salber, said in a statement that Biden's possession of the classified documents was a mistake, an oopsie, that the documents were inadvertently misplaced. We have cooperated closely with the Justice Department throughout its review, and we will continue that cooperation with the special counsel, he wrote. Still waiting for that FBI raid. I'm still waiting for it. You know, the same FBI that came after Stone and raided his house at 2:00 in the morning, with his wife and, guns aimed right at him. Or the raid at Mar-a-Lago, where they went to President Trump's personal belongings, including Melania's underwear, with guns guns pointed. But where is that FBI at Wilmington? Were they at the Penn Biden Center? Were they at his vacation house in Bahamas Beach? No, and no. Well, as I said in my last video, we're going to see where this goes. But when you have boxes found in D.C., now you have boxes found at his personal residence, his house in Wilmington. But that's okay. According to Joe Dementia, I'm cooperating. Unlike, Orange Man Bad, who basically said, no, not me, come and get me, acting all thug-like, which of course he never did. Merrick Garland reluctantly wanted to assign special counsel to this. He did not want to go there, but now he's gone there. Now, this is such a big, juicy steak for the GOP, especially now that they have the House. Now, Kevin McCarthy, it's in your hands now as well. Where do you see this going? But this is far from over. This is far from over. And being that the FBI has such a black eye right now because of course, the Twitter files that Elon Musk has exposed, sadly, the DOJ has no choice but to do its fucking job and investigate thoroughly and equally on par with the way you treated Donald Trump. And I mean full-bore outrage. And speaking of outrage, Where is the outreach from the media? Where? The only one who's asking poignant questions here is Steve Doocy of Fox News. He's the only one asking ballsy questions. While everybody else in the White House, press room just sits there with their thumbs up their ass. But then again, this is the dementia administration after all. And with that being said, I'm Jazz Berganzo. This is What's Next. Want to see more just like this? Please leave a comment below. Like it, share it, subscribe to it. And more to come from the Biden files. Catch you guys next time. Peace.